Would you ever paint your bathroom red? Let me show you why I did. After removing the tub, we had a couple holes in the ground, so I had to repair those, and then we went on to the shower pan. I used the Kerdi shower pan that you're able to just cut down with a razor blade to size, and so I did that on either side. It's very dense foam, but easily cuttable. Set it in place, and it was a perfect fit. Now that I knew where my exact shower pan layout was, I added a couple 2x4s on either side of the outside edge to be able to mount the future shower door. Next up, we got started on all the electrical and plumbing so that we could close up these walls. This PEX expander tool is by far one of the coolest plumbing tools you can get. You just basically cut it to size, expand it, and pop it on the fittings. After the water lines were ran, we went to the floor and cut out our new plumbing holes. This is a 6-inch hole for the toilet. We're on a raised foundation, so it makes this a little easier. Added the toilet flange and then cut out one more hole for the new shower drain. Next up, we finally started closing up the walls, added cement board up on the roof above the shower, and then closed up all of the upper portions of the walls with HardieBacker. And before we could close up the bottom portion of the walls, we added in a couple of these electrical outlets you can see here, and then these sconces as well. So once that was done, I cut a straight line for the new green board I was going to be adding, secured that in place around all the new water lines, and then we finally closed up this back wall. Added HardieBacker to the rest of the walls, and then we were finally closing up the front door to the back side of this bathroom. After that, I laid out where I wanted all of my new light fixtures because it was dark in there now, cut out my 4-inch holes, added in some recessed lighting, and then we were on to waterproofing. A little celebration, and then here's the reason I painted my bathroom red. It goes on pink, dries red, and this is the waterproofing membrane. Next, we added mortar to the ground, and this is where the shower pan just pops right on top of the mortar, and it is set. With the Kerdi system, they have pre-made drains that you set with mortar, and then I cut the last bit of HardieBacker for the bottom part of the shower walls. Once everything was secured, I brought the red guard out. This is such an easy to use waterproofing membrane that we have used over and over again. You just roll it on with a paintbrush or roller, and then it goes on pink, dries red, and once that was all coated, we used these Kerdi membrane strips for all of the corners, coated everything with red guard, and we were good to go. Now that the waterproofing was done, we added the texture on all of the walls, and then I primed them and got paint all over me before I even started. And now we are ready for the fun part. All of the beautiful tile coming in this space, including rock for the floor and this beautiful black tile going across the entire shower. So keep following along to see this come to life.